In Santa Claus bob-staake for the Washington Post. Click here to skip down to the winning things to be thankful for. INSANTA Klaus Mr. Kringle, it's cold out. Please put your boots back on. GYMNASTINESS. Whoa, it's not nice to spit on the tumbling mat. KAKISTANA country ruled by its least qualified citizens. Location unknown. Okay, known. Tour de Force is an annual invitational contest almost as old as the Empress reign, run each time with a different set of 4 letters. Coin a word, a multi-word term that contains the letter block xiv-sant, since the results will run right before Christmas, and describe it, as in the examples above. The letters may be in any order, but there may be no other letters between them. You may insert a space, a hyphen. You might include a funny example of how the term would be used. That's how you'd beat out another loser who thought up the same term. Bath Fizzies, a Christmas pickle ornament and lumps of fake coal. It's our 2ND prize holiday gift pack. Pat Myers, The Washington Post. Submit entries at this website, wapo.st. Enter invite 1255, all lowercase. Winner gets the Lose Cannon, our style invitational trophy. Second place receives, maybe but probably not in time for Christmas, this special invite holiday pack containing a 8-piece gift set of Bath Fizzies spelling out ho, which the Empress snapped up immediately at a yard sale. A Christmas pickle ornament, alleged to be an old German tradition in which whoever finds the pickle on the Christmas tree gets to open the first present, though alas, it seems actually to have been thought up by an American marketer. And see a little red bag containing some pieces of fake coal, a promotion for some long ago, and 1 piece of real coal. Other runners-up win our You Got a Play to Lose a mug or our grocery bag. I got a B in punmanship. Honorable mentions get one of our lusted after loser magnets. No childishness left behind, a magnum opus. First offenders receive only a smelly tree-shaped air freshener first ink for their ink. Deadline is Monday night, December 4th. Results published December 24th, December 21st. See General Contest Rules and Guidelines at wapo.st. Rules. The headline Thanks Goofing is by Jesse Frankovich. Jesse also wrote the Honorable Mentions subhead. Join the Style Invitational Devotees group on Facebook at on.fb.mineofdev. Like Style Invitational Link of the Day on Facebook at bit.linkofday. Follow at Style Invite on Twitter. The Style Conversational, the Empress Weekly column, discusses each new contest and set of results. Check it out at wapo.sconf1255. And from the Style Invitational 4 weeks ago. THANKSGOOFING. Let's go around the table with the Week 1251 winners just in time for Thanksgiving, or, for our print edition readers, just in time to be too late for Thanksgiving. In Week 1251 we asked you to tell us things to be thankful for. I'm thankful that turkey breasts don't have nipples. Kel Nagel, Salisbury, MD. I'm thankful for the tax cuts we'll be getting, because life can be unsettling if you don't know where your next billion is coming from. Nancy Provorny, Silver Spring, Maryland, a first offender in the plush roast turkey hat. I'm thankful that you can't smell Twitter. Dudley Thompson, Cary, North Carolina. I'm thankful that Harvey won't ever be grabbing me again. Oscar John Oburn, Dublin. I am thankful that Google doesn't ask, why do you want to know? Mark Rathman, Reston, VA, for family. What? Someone already said family, damn you all. You suck. Bird wearing, Larchmont, NY. That the president spurned Spurs didn't keep him from going to Vietnam this time. Paulie Milligan, Columbia, Maryland, a first offender. That Ken Burns HASNT made a documentary about the 100 Years' War. Kevin Dopart, Washington. That I live in a country where anyone can grow up to be president. In fact, you don't even need to grow up. Larry McClemens, Annandale, VA. That they invented the euphemism toilet paper. Rob Huffman, Fredericksburg, VA. That my generation is the first to be so cool, our kids always want us to go out with them and their friend. Wait, sweetie, I'm still putting on my Uggs. Melissa Balmain, Rochester, New York. That grandpa no longer has the capacity to produce his usual flow of racist and jokes. Christy Tasato, Brookville, MD. That I'm not famous, so when 2 celebrities die I don't have to worry. Steve McClemens, Arlington. That our constitutional democracy was strong enough to survive 44 presidents in a row. Robert Schechter, Dix Hills, NY. That my fellow woodworkers call me old 10 fingers. Gary Crockett, Chevy Chase, MD. Brothers everywhere are grateful to Harvey Weinstein for giving them a good reason not to Miramax films. I'm sorry, honey, I just can't see the English Patient. It's just a matter of principle for me. Duncan Stevens, Vienna, VA, that the current state of cell phone technology still lets me use the "I guess we got disconnected" excuse. Frank Mann, Washington, that I don't live in a tiny, picturesque town in England, because I know from TV mysteries that half my neighbors would be murderers. Melissa Balmain, that the president is a teetotaler because OMG can you imagine. Danielle Nolan, the Fairfax Station, VA, that tofuoki contains no tofu. Bill Dorner, Indianapolis, that we're expected to eat the mascot only for Thanksgiving and not Groundhog Day. Frank Hosson, Pasadena, Kalof, that Hershey's Kisses are wrapped in tinfoil, because otherwise they would all be melted by those mind-controlling radio signals. Dudley Thompson, that I'm not Robert Mueller's food taster. Duncan Stevens, that the Silver Line will supply efficient public transit between Dulles and downtown DC in all likelihood at some point before I die. Jeff Contumpasis, Ashburn, VA, that my kid doesn't remember me screaming "Stop stomping on my bladder, you little brat" at him before he was born. Also, I'm thankful he stopped stomping on my bladder. xiv-17, that would hurt. Hildy Zampella, Falls Church, VA, that a huge tax cut for the rich may bring me larger tips when I wait on their tables. Robert Schechter, that I received my colonoscopy pictures back in time to share them with you. Frank Hosson, that the president has won the war on coal, because now there will be something in my kids' Christmas stockings. Chris Doyle, Denton, Tex, that I can use this year's wall calendar again in 2062. Mark Calandra, Sudbury, Mass, that so many people in my phone exchange care enough to call me every day. Chris Doyle, that the internet allows me to buy ribbons for my manual typewriters. Lawrence McGuire, Waldorf, Maryland, that I'm naturally warm, because otherwise my cat wouldn't spend any time with me, since I am not tuna. Dan Helming, Maplewood, NJ, that Zargoth the Implacable is, as yet, unaware that I have escaped your dimension. Frank Hosson, that Grandma never found out that my first communion was also my last. John Graft, Centerville, VA, to President G.H.W. Bush for the Christmas goose. Ward K, Vienna, VA, that these oysters on the half-shell don't have faces. Beverly Sharp, Montgomery, Alabama, that my EXS name is short enough to easily tattoo over. Danielle Nolan, for the advancement of human civilization, we had a pretty good run going there for a while. Ivers Kuskovics, Tacoma Park, MD. And last, full of great thank I am magnificent Russia not ever no way infiltrate the Washington-Post-Invitation to the style. P.S. Glorious Empress, you get my rubles no yes. Barbara Turner, Tacoma Park, MD. Still running, deadline Monday night, November 27th. Our contest to change the name of a business by one letter and name the new one. See wapo.stinvite1254.